with today being the birthday of John the Baptist and the fact that John was a prophet as well, the last of the great prophets. I've been thinking the past few days about baptism, and I just want to take one part of it to talk about today, and that is the fact that we are all baptized to share in Christ's role as priest, prophet, and king. And I just want to talk today about being a prophet. We gather here and at Mass Rocks throughout the Irish countryside to remember and to give thanks for those who kept our faith alive in the most difficult of circumstances, and despite the efforts of a tyrannical power to subdue and to control a people. And it is good that we do this, that we remember our history and our tradition. But there is always the great danger that we have a tendency to always look backwards. We need to stop clinging to the past. Stop looking back with rose-tinted glasses to a time that is gone. We need to stop clinging especially to church structures and mindsets that are not only broken, but are actually breaking us further. The church that the vast majority of us here knew when we were younger is now gone. It is dead. Or rather, the outward appearance and structures and many of the practices of that church are dead. The faith and the truth that are held within that church are still very much alive. But we will not succeed in passing this faith and truth to new generations if we do not let go of what is already gone. We need to stop looking back with nostalgia and start looking forward with real and true hope and purpose. Prophecy is not being able to tell the future, but is being able to look at the signs of the present time so as to be able to properly prepare for the future. And to look at the present time in Ireland and in the church in Ireland, we need to be absolutely honest. We need to, of course, acknowledge and give thanks for the incredible good and blessings and sacrifices of many, many good people who gave their lives in so many ways to help others through the church in the past. But we also need to be able to acknowledge, admit, and ask forgiveness for the immense hurt that was caused and the huge destructive effect that the church was in many people's lives. If we truly wish to be a church that reaches out to people, that loves and cares for all humanity, that is called to spread the good news of Christ to all people, then we need to know and understand the genuine anger and antagonism that exists and why many feel that way and have every right to feel like that. We need to learn from our mistakes, ask forgiveness for those transgressions, and heal any hurt as best we can. We also need each and every single person who wants the church to be able to pass on the beauty and wonder of our faith to future generations to step up and to play their own part. The church needs and calls on you, every single person here and those beyond here, to be prophets, to see what needs done now and to do it, to find new ways of proclaiming the gospel, to find contemporary ways of joyfully proclaiming our faith to the world, to find novel means of how we tell of our salvation. Never forget that God is with us. God is guiding us. God will never abandon us. When we leave this place today, I call on each and every person here to leave as the prophets you are called to be. Not looking backwards with nostalgia, but looking forward with clear eyes to a bright, hopeful, and joyful future.